I'm helping the enemies find where they are.
Any shots near you?
Honey,
No
if that's the
shots
case,
yet.
start aiming elsewhere. Oh shit, they're
Oh,
shooting!
they shoot! They're blapping.
No, negative.
There's
They're
one down
shooting-
in the
oh my
alleyway,
God.
honey. See there, right on the flashlight?
Okay, so
There's
gonna be a
two
fire
down
department
right
with
there.
People on the clothing store and people in the
Wait, there's
where's
three.
right underneath one.
There's another one down in the alleyway.
Okay, I do see the person along the corner. They're down! Put
There's
the
one on
light
the-
back on the roof!
There's one in
Back
this
on the
room.
roof.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
There's one on this roof where the light is. He's behind the AC
Hold on.
unit.
Oh, I barely see them.
There's another individual shooting from the alley.
Oh, wait, they're up.
Yeah, they're up. Yeah.
From Strawberry and Pork.
Honey, they're gonna die. Take the light off. Take the light off.
I know. No, they deserve it.
Oh my God.
I'm not. Oh, I've got to be fair. I'll help the other team too. Where are they? Oh, they're on the roof still.
There are still a lot of individuals up. There are how many? I'm asking. How many individuals are down in the clothing store?
Am I clear to use thermals for rooftops?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as
Honey,
it's
there's
not,
one.
on-
Look on the corner of Forum and Carson.
2, 3, 4 individuals.
Look on the corner of Forum and Carson. There's a dead guy between the trees there.
Okay, there's 4 individuals down
Forum
on
and
the roof of the
Carson.
clothing store.
See?
1 individual down in the middle of the street of Forum, and then
Right
there's
there,
2 to 3 individuals
Between the
running
trees.
on the rooftop of the building.
One in the alleyway.
One of the buildings, square buildings on Carson.
Where's the guy
one
from the
running
roof
on
gone
Carson.
without the shirt?
Full active gang warfare right now.
I don't know where he's gone.
So right under Air 1, on the sidewalk, there's a downed individual. There's a downed individual in the, stand by. I no longer have visual of said person.
I don't know where the shirt. There's a guy opposite by the tow yard there. There's one down over there.
Oh my God!
Documenting the scene's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah, it's gonna be hell.
I don't know where the guy on that roof. He had like a. I think it was Jasper.
Also, with minimal units, so I don't want you guys to be in danger of something happening.
I don't think we will have units at all, even for cleanup. I think this is very likely going to be a matter of letting them get their points, because this is going to be a disaster.
Either that or we just bring the guys to the hospital and then we do the evidence.
Guy's reloading his magazines. Yeah, I don't know where the guy with the arm tattoo and the no shirt, green pants is going.
Yesterday, they were pretty chill with us coming in after they were done.
Okay, so I'm going to start identifying bodies. We have one. Are those moonshine stills? Never mind.
Any
Lock
movement?
it
They
in.
dropping anybody?
2
And Virus is trying to spot him.
Honey,
Sorry,
to the
sorry,
right,
on the radio?
the building to the
Like,
right.
she was
Yeah, I'm
calling?
on radio.
This
A
one?
little down. Yeah, right there. Hold. Okay, I'm clearing the rooftop. There's nothing. Alright, so then most of the down bodies are like the active gunfight on those rooftops. There's 1, 2, 3,
Vehicle? Is a vehicle
4,
in here?
5.
We're just pulled
There you
towards
go.
the forum.
I just swatted out for them.
There's a guy, black vehicle in the alleyway. There is a vehicle gray in color going westbound, eastbound through the south side special.
Looks like a penumbra or a jester of sorts. They're fleeing north on Elgin. Was unable to get a plate there too far. An overwhelming majority of the downed individuals are on the rooftops.
I think there's one moving by the taco stand. Yeah, there is, yeah.
Innocent and Carson.
There is a Hydra member that's up on the corner of Carson and Innocence. He's got a black sleeve. He looks like
turn
he's
up
about
the
to be
spotlight.
moving.
For a sec.
He's going to be moving towards the big apartment building. He's right in that corner in the little row of houses. He's back on Innocence now, running eastbound. How come you wanted me to turn it off at?
Yeah, just for a second. I mean, just for a bit. Some people are having issues.
Okay.
We still got the spotlight on.
It's off
Yeah,
now.
already, it's off.
This isn't over.
You gonna see if he's ready to leave?
They're not leaving.
Sure if they're leaving. Goodbye. What do you think, Matt?
I count minimum 6 downed individuals in the area.
There's at least 2 up right now. This night vision sucks ass.
Still have that spotlight on, or you turn it off?
It's off.
No, we turned it off for a few minutes.
10-4, 10-4.
Yeah. It's up to you if you want to call code 4.
Fucking hell.
For people to pick
His
up.
voice
Like,
scared
I'm
the
not
shit
seeing
out of
it.
me.
No, I don't think it's safe considering the individual's still on the rooftop beneath us. Has their class 2 out, and if they see us rolling in, they're immediately going to start gunning us down.
Yeah, I was starting to route. He's still spotting individuals on the rooftop with class 2s out, so it's not safe for us to roll in yet.
Where's that guy gone?
Well, don't forget the jester that left.
Oh, was there just a lift? Okay.
Remember the black vehicle you saw?
Yeah, but I don't think it picked anybody up, but... I mean, it might have done, but he looked like he just got out in that little hubby thing and then got back in and drove off. So he might have, like, I don't know, something stashed down there, is what I would guess. But...
Okay, so there's an additional individual on a rooftop on Form. The alleyway that splits from Form directly to Power, the first property along the eastern side. There's one individual on the rooftop with the class 2. The only other individual I see movement from is on the direct corner of Carson and Form, like the squared off building. They're just running around, and then there's anywhere from like 7 to 8 downed individuals in the surrounding area beyond that.
And 4.
And unfortunately, I have no idea who these individuals are part of. They could be on opposing sides, and so I don't even feel comfortable, trotting out like, hey, go pick up your boys because they're going to pick someone up and get gunned down.
Yeah, we saw
person on the
a
roof now.
Hydra member running down by the car wash that went towards Forum, shirtless individual.
Unfortunately, with it being dark, I'm unable to determine if the individual is shirtless. This person looks like they have a white shirt. Looks like they're by a satellite on a rooftop. Same property. If you're going from Form towards Power, first property to the right-hand side. If you're facing north.
I can confirm that guy that was on the... I don't even know what to call it. The rooftop that's on Innocence, like directly opposite Power Street.
Guys, this is the LSPD and BCSO. I need you guys to start wrapping up and leaving the area.
Are you talking about the
This one, you see what I'm pointing at?
AC event? Yes.
Yeah, that guy was shirtless. He looked like Jasper from the hospital. The same outfit, at least.
Will you see somebody
Oh,
still
shot!
running around the area?
Doing it!
There it is, stand by.
Mate, no, don't use the...
Just the flashlight, or, yeah, keep
There
the
is an
spotlight off.
individual in the houses on Forum Drive, between the car wash and the building that the suspect on the square building is. They engage shots at their properties. I think there's only 2 of them. Unless there's more in this apartment complex.
Oh,
Nowhere to go.
okay. Individual just climbed the rooftop west of the car wash.
I didn't see that, Ursi.
That's not one of you guys, right?
No, we're not on foot.
Firm. Okay. So the individual that was, it looks like the individual that was on the property on form transitioned sort of to the other side of the alleyway to the north. So they got direct oversight over Innocence in the alleyway as well.
Lol. Yeah, I didn't see that.
There is a flipped vehicle on the corner of Carson and Form. There's two individuals that are standing right around it. Hopefully they don't get gunned down if they're not involved. Bad place to flip.
Yeah, it really was.
Where can I go where I'm safe?
Realistically, stand by. Where you guys are positioned now is mostly safe. I say mostly safe. You still are technically in view of the rooftop. One of the
The guy
individuals is
dead.
on, but I think the likelihood of them attacking PD, given we're not directly interfering, is pretty slim.
Someone's running out of the tow yard? Couple of them, class twos? Right across the street. It looked like it was Ming.
You ran across the street to the tow yard or from the tow yard?
From the tow yard on the forum.
I didn't see that at all. I mean, with thermals.
Thank you. Is the individual from the rooftop is now in the alleyway that goes from like Innocence North to Forum, running eastbound towards the properties where the other shooter was.
That one underneath us, yeah.
Yeah. There'll be a male, black on green shorts, white hat, is now in the alleyway directly south of the tow yard. That one's braking for fuel.
Looking through the camera is
See the guy
such
running
a
down
double-edged
Carson now?
sword.
He's running eastbound Carson.
It's trippy.
That black
Your
shirt.
field of view is so limited.
Your shots on
Yeah.
Carson. Jimbo, he might flick at you.
Yeah. Honey, can't use the spotlight. People are having headaches.
I didn't realize, I only just realized right at the end why you were saying no.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's all right. I didn't realize that was a problem.
Yeah, me neither. It's a shame.
He pushed out of the complex onto Carson again. Shirtless guy. Looks like the shirtless guy and black shirt are fighting.
Why is there so many units at PD again?
I think that's Ming and Jasper, possibly.
There's only 3 cops standing there on foot. What the fuck?
Ming and Jasper?
556, what's a 20?
It's like Godzilla versus King Kong.
Coming towards you, Jimbo.
Let them fight.
Jimbo status.
Don't give us position,
We're
Jimbo.
good.
They're at the Forum Apartments to the, what is that, the west? Looks like the individual in black shirt's there. The other shirtless individual is
I
still
can't believe you didn't know who the Google Dolls are, Espinosa.
at one of the other Forum.
He would know the
like
songs
Google
for
Dolls?
sure.
Oh, you do? I thought you said no.
Oh, I mean,
No,
the
no, no.
songs probably would.
He would, if he heard the song. I'm sorry.
And
There's
I
no
don't
way.
want the world to see me.
Oh, of
Cause
course,
I
of course, of course.
don't today understand.
Of
It's a good
course I
song.
know. Yeah. I just
I
didn't,
looked on
didn't know
Spotify.
the band.
That song's got 2.4 billion plays. Their next song has 300 million.
Everyone's spooling up. Do we have any confirmation on if both those individuals are still up?
Yeah, Ming, just right across.
I haven't been taking photographs. My bad. I forgot.
I've taken some, but it's very difficult because it was nighttime and we're not using the spotlight.
Yeah.
Though it's becoming daytime.
Those of you getting on
Say
duty,
cheese.
looks like Hydra Betsy's War. There's bodies all over the place. Innocence, Carson. There still looks to be 2 individuals fighting that are up. We've not had enough units to roll in, so we're just letting it play out.
think if Opal's around, I mean, we have Maxwell, Miller, Opal, and Jimbo, and they're one. I think we can start warning them to get out of here.
556 is 23 as well.
Arrest them! What the hell?
He's gonna turn on us and kill us.
I mean, we don't have to. Like, if you guys don't feel confident, then we don't have to.
This is so sad.
You know what? I think we've let them get this far. We need to let them finish, or else we're gonna get blue
Let us
balls.
finish it? Sure, sure. Alright.
We'll
Yeah,
get blue balls.
I agree.
Sounds good.
I see one individual on a rooftop with
1v1.
class 2. I don't know where the second individual is.
Where's that?
It's 1v1 right now, Opal. One Hydra, one Bestie's left.
Confirm. So along the corner of Form and Carson. Stand by.
This might sound
He's
weird.
sitting in a chair.
Well, you're right next to where one of the shooters are, I think.
Yeah, I see one of the down guys.
Alright, hey, I'm taking bets. It's Ming versus Jasper. Who we got?
Oh, there he is. I see him.
I'm betting on
Betting on they trade and they both go down.
Oh, okay. So I do see. Are we assuming it's Ming in the black top? Because if so, there's some mental warfare going on because there's an individual sitting in a lawn chair on a rooftop.
There's no way where?
Yeah.
Aw, that's crazy.
Is that Jasper in the lawn chair?
Said I see you. Jasper said I see you.
He's on the phone.
I no longer have visual of the person who ran over to Innocence, though there is an Astro. I have Astro.
I see him. He's in the alleyway to the one that goes from Innocence to Forum.
A-firm, yeah.
Go a bit further forward, Espinosa. Go further east. He's right below us in this alleyway.
Oh, I was about to
He's right below us in this alleyway. I think he might have run into the apartments. Yeah, he's in the apartment block. You see him? The same one he was there earlier.
We have visual of the second individual.
He's out.
So, Jasper is back on the lawn chair. Actually, I lied. He's crouching. The other individual is running through the alleyway that leads out towards...
Innocence.
That leads out towards the tow lot.
Oh, he's going for a body? No, he's not. He's not. One suspect directly underneath Airborne.
Like once they like shoot the stuff, whatever, we shouldn't let them rob everybody, right? We should roll in once it happens.
I think so.
Yeah, I agree. The individual's still in the alleyways, heading towards the area of the second person, though. I no longer have visual.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Jasper. You keep an eye on that guy.
Okay, so he's on the roof.
Yeah, I got him.
From Jasper, or who we believe to be Jasper. They should see each other shortly. Oh, he's blasting.
Oh, Jasper's dropped down.
Am I a bad guy for helping they trade?
Nah.
No. Actually, yes. Do you know how much paperwork there's going to be? I say that in a joking manner to be clear.
Okay, we no longer have visual on not Jasper. He might be in the alleyway. He might be in a property. Oh, they're in the alleyway, sir. You got to get us over there, Espinosa. This camera work is shoddy.
Sorry.
Damn, it looks like they exchanged gunfire in the alleyway. No eyes on not Jasper. Oh, wait.
Oh,
not Jasper is down.
Not Jasper is down.
Alright, if it's just one individual from one group, I think we should just, like, yeah, he can get his boys, but we should stop from robbing everybody else. in my opinion.
The final suspect is running out onto Innocence Boulevard. Male, white hair, black on green shorts. He's running towards a vehicle at the tow yard. I don't know whether this is his. Stand back. The jugular. He just went into the jugular. He's out again. Out on Innocence going westbound. Going towards a body. He's run past the body westbound on Innocence Boulevard.
Maxwell, what do you guys think? Like,
Fucking hell, go arrest the guy.
We should just roll in before they rob them, right? And they can just quick get their boys up.
I think we should get people to the hospital and collect evidence. I don't care for, you know.
He's currently robbing a vehicle, a Sultan, out on Innocence and Outer Street. He's robbing a black and color Sultan. Correction, it's grey in color Sultan.
I think we let him ride the high when we won, but we should get bodies, destroy test search, and arrest them if they, you know.
I think we limit our exposure here. This individual grabs his friends. The moment we see them...
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Alright, sir. I don't know who you are.
Keep eyes and let us know then.
Go
In the
ahead and
meantime,
collect
we'll
your friends.
start looking for
Alright?
bodies.
Collect your friends and leave the area, okay? No robbing, just collect your friends and leave.
Yeah.
The LSPD
we've got one here
BCSO.
in Carson.
Where are we
Sure,
sitting
who's with?
triage? I'm two in the alleyway where not Jasper was driving. Which triage?
There's no EMS, so whatever.
We're going to have to give this individual some time, and he's likely going to be in areas that have opposing people. The primary focus, well, right now they're heading eastbound on Carson.
There's a car pulling up in front of us on Carson. Okay, that's him. Got it.
Affirm. That's the individual.
How do we know he's taking his boys?
We will let y'all know.
How do we know who his boys are?
Collect your friends and leave, alright? Collect your friends and leave.
Alright.
Okay, that looks like... Is that Jack? Alright, individual's picked up two people. He's going down the stairs, grabbing an individual from the alleyway right at the bottom.
This is not good, man. This is not a good precedent to set. I'm just saying.
Holy shit, he's collecting them like Pokemon.
He's now climbing the ladder towards the roof where there's another individual. Looks like Thomas Helvig, so definitely Bestie's affiliate. Helvig's been shoved. He's being
You wanna
shoved
get
to the
wiped?
trunk as we speak.
By one guy?
Taking
Yeah.
pictures
I
so we
got
can
the
actually...
launcher demon. I'm gonna let him up in my car and take him to the laundromat.
Okay.
There's one more Hydra member in that same alley.
There's like 6, 7, 8 cops.
Take him on the rooftop.
What the hell?
He just wrapped up his friend on the rooftop and just dipped.
Affirm. So we should be clear to collect the remainder of the bodies. There's one individual on the corner of the Snapper's Delight photo, corner of Innocence and Carson.
I just think it's like,
Rooftop of that structure,
I don't know.
one individual.
There's a level of like, let's not go in and die versus let's let them scoop up all of their friends and leave. Do you know what I mean? Okay, it's immersion breaking.
On the other side of that same building, if I recall correctly, I can't see with thermals at the moment, there was another individual.
One down on the ground, one on the roof, then Jasper.
And then, in the alleyway beneath the structure you guys are at now, just not too far off the staircase, there's an individual on the ground there. There's also an individual down in the alleyway from Form towards Strawberry.
Right, you got a vehicle pulling in, Carson and Forum. He's picking up somebody else. I don't know whether we can confirm whether this is a buddy of his. Because this was on the opposite side of where the shooting was happening.
556 has a vehicle. It's northbound on Strawberry. Am I chasing it?
Don't chase him. Just
them, or are we just taking their illegal stuff?
This is the second shootout of the day. I mean,
The last one, all individuals that were shot down were released because all we saw was bodies. This time we saw the whole shooting. I still need a unit on form. The skip to Strawberry. There's an
That
individual
guy
in that
literally
alleyway.
could have been a bestie, and he's just been
I
kidnapped.
think we should charge them in the situation.
I'm on forum, the stick to Strawberry. Jesus Christ.
So, on form, sort of form proper, the alleyway that...
See me? Oh, I see him.
Yeah, the right-hand side. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even see your truck.
Someone down there?
Nobody has
Where's
grabbed
nobody?
the individual. Who's in the Taurus 556 stop?
Yeah.
Hey, firm, go down that staircase. As soon as you get down directly to the front, off to the right, down individual there.
They're local. God, it is,
Espinos, can I get you to fly a little further
What did we
east?
see the plan was here? We just taking their guns or what?
I mean, I'm fine with whatever. Like, I thought that we saw the whole shootout and we have enough units to process individuals. We can either document and let them go or process. Like, I'm indifferent in that situation. I'm in the opinion of that we should charge them, especially if they have illegal stuff, so...
Who's the primary? Is Haley?
Technically me. But,
Did you make the call?
Haley...
Just say something, Espinosa.
Well, here's my only issue with that, and I'm just going to say it so everybody can hear. We shouldn't have let somebody collect all these other people if we're planning on charging the people that are left.
We don't exactly have the units to deal with all of that and still risk being shot at.
Where's the triage? Is it the laundromat?
Okay, let's just document what every person has
Oh
identified.
my God, he's folding. He's folding.
Let him go. Yeah, get their IDs, take their
That's
legals,
crazy.
make sure document in the report. I'll open one.
I
feel like I've been walking on eggshells a bit, Matt, lately, so I kind of don't want to go against Maxwell right now, so...
Yep, he's folding.
No, honestly, I think you made the right call. We're limiting our exposure by not having to deal with an outstanding gunman with a Class 2 firearm who had ample opportunity to gun down multiple officers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone on rooftops. Espinos, fly Air 1 directly over Carson. I just want to check the corners of these buildings again.
Copy.
Alright, go towards Innocence, but stay above Carson. Thermals are finicky sometimes. Honey, do you see anyone?
No. I don't see
I'm not
anybody.
seeing anyone else on thermals. I think everyone that we have has been picked up, or anyone that's not has been picked up. How many total downed individuals do we have at the laundromat? 6. Okay. Alright, fly us over the laundromat for now. So what's going to be the official call?
We're just going to document their belongings, identify them in case the guns are hot for something crazy, and then we'll just let them go. I don't want to, it's clear that the captain doesn't like my call, or the call I was doing, so I just don't want to go against her.
To be very clear, I don't disagree with you at all. I think the call that you made was the appropriate choice.
I agree.
I'm going to be real. I also don't like how that was said. Like, I'm going to say it so everyone can hear.
I'm kind of just shrugging it off, I guess, and just yeah. That's what it is. We gotta refill.
I mean, this is after Maxwell called one of them during the situation, and they're the ones that would be getting arrested. I don't think that's a coincidence now.
Repeat that?
Just that Maxwell was on the phone with one of the suspects that would be getting arrested. mid-situation. And now she's having a problem with them getting arrested.
You want to know the fucked up thing, though?
What's that?
Let's say this situation gets communicated to Turner. There's no way Maxwell doesn't default to, well, Espinosa was primary and it was his call.
Yeah.
But Espinosa, to be very clear, I will support you and defend you and argue that, like, though technically your call, there is a very clear implication that she wanted it to go down a certain way.
Yep.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do? Like, I feel like sometimes I just, if I do something and then, like, the one person that is a favorite, that is a senior officer, complains to the captain, then I'm in shit for it. So it's like, I don't know.
Sounds like a positive work environment.
Yeah, my whole thing. Listen, it does. Not every situation has to be all or nothing. Like, the reason, literally the reason we opted to allow one individual to pick up his friends was so that we didn't have to risk being shot down.
Yeah, that was the main thing.
And I'm sorry, but especially if it was Ming. Now, obviously, that's just a hypothetical. But if it was, I'm gonna be real. All it would take is him.
Is there EMS on duty?
Oh, she wasn't on the phone.
There wasn't.
Someone just clocked on.
What the fuck?
But I think we have all 47 straight ahead.
Hassan Bashari
Hello,
with
get
the
ready to
passer.
head to CMC now.
Radio check.
Like the past week or so, like,
Sorry about that. I think my radio wasn't working. EMS are on free. Sorry, do you need me?
that he was taking cadets in the interceptor, whatever. Like, he broke a bunch of stuff, and then
We just finished cleaning up
Hey,
the
who?
scene. Multiple suspects were shot down.
it's like
We're about to-
something that happened with Miller, where he's teaching a cadet, but he was like still really an FTO. He took him out of the shift. There were people waiting. It was a bunch of shit show, and then I am I called him out for it, and I called, for example, like in another situation,
Like privately, not publicly, to be.
not privately, yeah.
Okay.
And then he went to Maxwell, and then I'm in shit for it. He can do it. Like, I don't think it's too much of a deal. And then, but if anything happens,
Yeah,
like,
but
it's kinda my
Espinosa,
fault.
you know exactly how shit like that works. It's no different than back in the day. The one cop who would do their job and, you know, give people the appropriate time and fine and be fair with some time off, versus the cop who just wanted to give people absolutely no time. The person doing their job properly ends up being perceived as like the bad guy, and the people who are giving absurd amounts of time off that eventually result in SOP changes to prevent that never catches any flack.
Yeah.
Even though they were the ones who technically caused the problem.
So I'm starting to like lead stuff in shift one. Like, I feel like I'm being fucking backtalked, or like they're like speaking behind my back for every decision that I do. So I'm just like, I don't know.
Fuck 'em, man. You do what you do. You know how to do it. If you get slack for it, then that's on them. You gotta be confident, man.
Listen,
you know
ultimately,
you've been around longer than them.
Here's my stance. I mean, I don't agree with what happened. And even though it wasn't explicitly stated, like, I'm taking over this scene, there very much so was like the implication of this is how I want it to go. So I don't think there's a world in which you catch flack for this situation. But yeah, that.
Yeah.
Interesting, at least. Are any
Oh
additional
my God, it's beautiful.
needed for documenting possessions or anything to that extent? Or has that all been handled?
There are
Because not only that,
319
Espinosa, there's
beans
also
and
additional
8
context of like
sausages.
these people.
Oh, I'd
Some
love
of them,
some
not all,
beans and sausages
but
on
some of them also
toast,
just got released. Like we picked them up from the prior shooting, you know?
That's like half an hour ago.
Yeah. But if it's the same people, it's like I don't know. I don't like the mindset of all or nothing. Like we should be able to make concessions and still do our job.
I mean, don't forget, that's why the gang-related shooting charge was made in the first place all those years ago, was to make sure shit like this didn't happen. That they were in prison and they couldn't go out and shoot each other. But those guys were shooting at houses. Like, they were shooting at people's houses on Forum Drive.
Yeah, they were on rooftops.
Yeah.
Of the houses.
I don't know. Like, there was some kind of, like, equality standpoint from Maxwell there, which just doesn't make sense. They're all bloody criminals at the end of the day. Why do we have to treat them equally?
Alright, 23876, MRPD process evidence. Oh.
Traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made a report.
I'm gonna throw in the photos that I took.
556,
I had an issue the last time I was in Air 1 regarding photos. Instead of full
Run the
camera
guns.
images,
If they come
half
back with some crazy shit, we're gonna have to put warrants out for the people we pulled them off of,
Yeah,
right?
what the fuck is that call sign number on top of your car, bruh?
It looks like Radich, maybe, question mark? I didn't put it there.
Okay. I thought I already gave it back to Shaxi. I was like, what the?
Oh, nah. Stuff in the trunk, right? You want me to pull it downstairs or no?
It's just like armor plates. Just keep it locked. Should be good.
Look at this photo, chat. You can't see it. Never mind.
After I drop evidence, I'll go back and start collecting evidence from the scene. Up and go do that.
I did a what do you call these? A collab? No, is that a collab? What do you call these? I don't know. A collage. There we go.
Those plates out, Opal. I'll throw them in the instant.
Get the fuck out of me.
I'll set them in the evidence room floor.
You.
The doc. Where's King? Where's Frost? Don't tell me I missed Frost. Fuck, I did.
556, 23 BCSO.
If it's just a bunch of gang related, are we still wanting warrants for that?
What kind of question is that?
No, I know what you're saying. Like, I just...
Where's Omar?
Maxwell from 211.
I'm on the roof, stand by.
No, 100%. Like, that's why I wanted to check in with you on the call. And make sure that everybody was on the same page.
Where is she? Oh, he's downstairs.
I
got you.
Hey, I'm just gonna go catch up with Omar. Let me know when you're going. You're leaving.
Wait, who are you catching up with?
Omar, Kepster. It's about a case.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, just let me know before you leave Mission Row. Doors are scuffed though. What the fuck? My doors are gone. Ew, that's weird. Uh-oh.
Ow.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Yoshi King? My god, that's a
Yeah.
lot.
I'm good. I don't know how I'm good, but I'm good.
You need me to throw you down some IFAX?
Shit.
Oh
I
no, I'm
re-upped this
scuffed
morning.
now.
I re-upped. We're good. We're good.
Hey, bro.
This is fine. This is fine. I'm good.
I get 22 shots again when I get back up there.
That's what my mission row looks like, guys. Is this the Truman Show? Is the facade falling? 406-009. Omar, can you meet with me in the parking lot?
MRBD?
Not you, Gunner. What the hell?
Oh, 10-4.
406-009. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me. Who's that? Is it dispatcher?
Mr. Dark, how you doing, sir?
Hey, you Omar?
Yes, sir. I'm Omar Caps. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Thought you had hair.
At one point, yeah.
Damn, okay.
It was hair plugs. They fell out. I've been stressed the fuck out, sir.
If I can have a moment of your time.
Absolutely.
Omar,
How you doing, sir?
I'm
Yes, sir.
okay. I'm okay.
I've been meaning to chat with you for quite some time. It's just unfortunate. We've both been pretty busy, it seems.
What did you want to chat to me about?
Well, actually, I was listening to the news stations, a couple frequency. I can't remember exactly, but it was an interview that I heard about. You were on with, I forget the guy's name, the reporter.
I think you heard me. Yeah, on the news. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was concerning. It was a little worrying, and I've been my main initiative was to go after a lot of the high firepower that's going on, a lot of class 2s and whatnot, a lot of rifles, actually a couple class 3s as well been popping around. Now there is a I can't really speak on it until something happens soon. However, I was I'm trying to choose my words carefully, sir. I know you're quite, I've been told you're quite an investigator and that you've been working some high profile cases, and I'd like to offer my assistance wherever you need me.
Okay. Can you not speak because we're in public? You'd rather speak somewhere more private?
A little bit of that and just sensitive details, which I don't know if I'm at liberty to share or not. So nothing against you, sir. It's just it's not my information to share.
What kind of details we talking?
Concerning ones. Something about a. Well, I had a meeting with another marshal, and I feel like that's until I speak with him again. Don't check everything with him. Let me double check his name. I'm blanking on it, but he contacted me. We went up to the observatory, had a little discussion, a chat. Let me see 1 second. What is it that you wanted to chat with me about?
Well, maybe it's the same thing. I don't know.
Oh, okay. It might be, but I I would love to, Mr. Peters, Marshall Peters.
Yeah.
He was he contacted me. We had a conversation. He had me come down and he informed me about something that might be taking
All right,
place
who put the case
in the
in the
coming weeks.
incident?
Have you been briefed? Has this come across your desk?
Yeah, I was the one who received the information.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess if you've been spoken to about it already, but
Briefly, yes.
Okay. Well, so I guess I'll ask what contact have you had with the Oracle?
That's news to me. I've not heard of that name.
Have you had contact with anybody strange recently? Yeah.
Well, there have been some really strange things that have been coming. If you walk with me, sir. Don't like being directly underneath the camera. We've been having some strange things happening here at the station, which, frankly, I can't really explain what the hell is happening. And it's,
like what?
Now, I'm not crazy, sir. I'm not one of those, tinfoil hat conspiracy theorists, but I think the walls have been kind of listening to us. Metaphorically, not actually the walls, but somebody's listening to us. I think somebody is. I think it goes really deep. I think there's been infiltration within the DOJ, within the state. I think there is corruption that goes very deep to the DOJ, with money being embezzled and taken out with business accounts. I believe. Have you ever heard of Epsilon, sir?
I mean, yeah.
I believe Epsilon is more than what meets the eye. I believe they've infiltrated the state. I don't know how long ago, but it seems like they've infiltrated it to the point where they're on the seal of the Los Santos. So that's concerning to me. I've heard that there might be ties with them and some concerning and worrying individuals.
These are some pretty big accusations.
Yes, they are, sir. And I believe they're brainwashing people. Epsilon is. I believe they're utilizing slot machines that they have people come in when they try to make them feel like, oh, we're helping people. Our entire purpose is to help cleanse your soul and all this bullshit, respectively. It's brainwashing to the point where they're trying to take over, and then they bring you in, they give you a house, they give you an apartment in their building that they have with their music that's playing inside, constant music, which is again another tactic to break the mind. So I believe that's going on, and I'm not crazy.
I assume you've got some evidence to back up these claims.
Yes. It's work in progress. It's
Let me take that 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Honey, I'm gonna be a hot minute, so I'll catch up with you, okay?
Okay. I'm going 42.
You're on 42, okay.
Yeah. Just wanted to let you know.
Okay, I'll catch you home. I'm gonna bring home Chinese tonight, okay?
Ooh.
You want the usual?
Absolutely.
What? Just remind me of the usual again.
Well, it depends on which Chinese place you're going to, honey.
Oh my God, the one up on Vinewood.
Honey, I don't think you've ever ordered anything but the usual? Why do you need to be reminded?
Okay, I'll get it. Don't worry. I remember what it is.
Don't forget. Don't forget, honey.
It's
Orange
actually a really good
chicken.
spot on the
Orange
south
chicken,
side.
yeah.
With honey, do you remember the side?
With the egg fried rice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
and the side of spare ribs.
Ooh,
You know me so well.
making me hungry.
Okay, I'll see you
This
later.
is why we're
honey.
married. Okay, bye. I love
Bye,
you.
bye. Love you too.
Spoiling.
Sorry.
No worries. Absolutely. Yeah, sir. Evidence. We've got some, some documentation. We're trying to get some people on the inside, trying to talk to some people. And there is members of DOC that are part of Epsilon, so that is also another cause for concern.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
How can I help?
Well, your name cropped up as someone of interest, so I'm trying to gather exactly why and how that's happened there.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention, how did this, we had a radio blow up inside Mission Row that was, relaying some messages concerning, something about, 1 second. Talking about, I also did record one of them, I think, one of the radio transmissions. I just have to locate it. And then it blew up. It started beeping, it started talking, and then I got called by a unknown number that was telling me I was flying too close to the sun, that they were going to kill me and my family, and that I should stop looking into the things that I'm looking into. The
You
deep
know who
state,
it was?
sir.
Yeah. I don't
I
think
believe
it's
it's the deep state.
I don't think it's the deep state. I'm all.
Well, that's my theory right now. It's I've yet to be proven otherwise, but
You
it
go
could
to
be
the
somebody
faceless.
else. That name has come up a few times.
I believe the person most likely to have called you or the group would have been the faceless. I'm all. Because the things you've been digging into are the exact same things I've been investigating for the past 5 months.
Huh.
I mean, you've heard about these helicopters flying around, shooting people
yes,
up.
I chased a few.
Mm-hmm. That's them. But
they have, wow. Okay.
There is and this stays between you and me, and the marshal. There is a group known as the Oracle that is working against the Faces in secret. They are anonymous. We don't know who they are, where they come from, but we do know that they're attempting to do the right thing.
Wow.
They're investigating Faces activity through the city just like us, but they are, exactly their methods. I don't know. I don't get a question at the minute. But they are trying to aid us. And your name has come up as someone they have vetted as trustworthy.
Okay. Huh. Well, I'll be frank with you, sir. I really haven't had much of an
Thank you for
encounter
the raid,
with
buddy.
anybody of that name. But I am very active within the community. I show face to everybody and anybody. I offer people meals at senior buns. I buy food for the homeless. I treat everybody with respect. And at the same time, I hold integrity very, very high. So I don't know. Maybe I might have come across them out and about on my day-to-day, but never been contacted directly. That's a new name to me.
Okay. If you see Arnold Frost, that's another name that came up, and I'd like to have a chat to. So if you see him, just let him know. Tell him to reach out to me.
Yes, sir.
But keep this under wraps. Have you got any? I mean, you said you got evidence. You got a report for all the stuff you've been looking into?
Yeah, just like a few photographs and everything. I had some information in it, but then how do I say this? The MDT decided to shit the bed. and a bunch of the information I had was lost and unrecoverable. So it's just right now been photos of the building, the location, the epsilon, and whatnot.
Okay.
Everything else is just kind of scattered around. It's not really put into one location. I've just been picking up old reports and learning and reading into it, subpoenas. Um, I've been meaning to talk to you as well about something else. I don't know if it's connected or not. Um, we had this tape that was dropped off at the. Let me see if I can find the reports. We had a tape that was dropped off that we located at Mission Row. It was related to a subpoena that and a situation that transpired nearly a year ago. And you were one of the few people left that was associated with the subpoena,
It's
the investigation,
Prism.
the reports. Prism, that's the one.
Yeah, that case went cold a long time ago. There was, there was talk on that site about, potential, threatening actions towards political members at the time, but nothing ever came of it, so it kind of got pushed to the wayside. There was no
Okay.
updates for a while. So either that's someone messing about and trying to bring up something old, or maybe there is some more activity there.
Yeah, that's I was suspecting a copycat, maybe somebody who's a enthusiast or something like that. I haven't seen anything else pop up since. It was just a copy of the tape that was the same as the uh, video with the Morse code.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. I haven't really seen anything or heard anything. Nothing from my feelers, nothing from my other officers that brought it to my attention.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's got anything to do with the
Okay.
faces stuff, I'll be
That's
honest.
good.
But I'll say this. The stuff that we're talking about, and specifically the faces, you will, without giving too much, and again that says between us, you are along the right track. We have intelligence that suggests that the faceless is involved in weapons trafficking and the upsurge of weapons through the city. That is still being investigated. The reason it hasn't been disseminated to the grander PD yet is there is suspicion potentially of government officials / law enforcement being involved in a capacity. So until that gets ruled out, which I'm attempting to do so, until that gets ruled out, then it's gonna stay, close to the chest, really.
It should. Unfortunate as it is, but I don't even trust the entirety of the police department, sir.
Yeah.
Whether it be, them actually working with individuals or just negligence in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
What I will say is that I don't know what Pete has told you, but I might be going over old grand here. But there is a possibility that we're going to gain intelligence from this group, this Oracle, within the next week or two, that is going to give us an opportunity to potentially put a dent into the Faceless gun running operation. And that's where your name came up as, potentially a member of a small team that's going to help, put a dent in that operation, specifically involving the docks and JetSam, the shipping company.
A book, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I've read the couple of pages. I believe it was just a quick few pages on it. Yes, sir. Anything you need from me, whatever you need, when it comes to tactics and being resourceful, I will make myself available to you, your team, whatever you need. That we need to do everything in our power to stop or try to reduce the amount of these firearms.
I
It's
completely
horrible.
agree. Yeah.
Have you seen the statistics, sir?
Yeah, I
The
have.
data?
Yeah.
500% increases. Almost 60% of the violent crimes with Class 2 related are officer-involved shootings. It's turning
terrible.
this.
It's awful.
It's horrible. It's horrible. People are dying, and if we can stop it, whatever you need me to do, if it's whatever information you get, if you could give me some info